I had had surgery in May of 1990. I had my labrum reattached. It took me a year to get back. I came back. I pitched well in September, and the Cubs had decided to kind of go in a different direction. And I got a phone call from a former teammate, Johnny Oates. Johnny Oates is a huge part of my career. In 1979, as a rookie, Johnny caught the majority of the starts that I had that year, and I went on to win the Rookie of the Year. In 1984, I get traded to the Cubs. The bullpen coach for the Chicago Cubs was Johnny Oates. I didn't go to the pitching coach or the scouting reports or anybody for a program on how to pitch to the opponent. I went to Johnny. And as a lot of people know, I got hot. I went 16-1. I won the Cy Young Award. The Cubs got to the playoffs and all of that. Well, when Johnny Oates called, obviously he had my attention. But I think I was 35, 36 years old. He was the manager of the Baltimore Orioles. And he goes, "I'd love for you to come here." He said, "I told the Orioles, the only thing I want for Christmas is you." And so my agent and I, Barry Axelrod, we flew to Baltimore. And as you know, the rest is kind of history. We got to Camden Yard, and at that point, Larry Lucchino, the president, was kind of hesitant. He knew what my price tag was, and he said, "We can't afford that. We got to get a couple more pitchers." Well, Johnny walked me out to the mound at Oriole Park at Camden Yard, and he said, "I want you to look around." And he pointed down the left field line. He pointed down the right field line. He talked about Fenway, talked about Wrigley, talked about all of the great ballparks in the history of baseball and how there was a lot of that combined there, along with the modern amenities that they had for the crowd of today. And he goes, "Don't tell anybody." He goes, "But you're going to throw the first pitch ever in this ballpark." And literally, I got goosebumps on my arms then, and I'm doing it again now. At that point, I walked off the mound. I told my agent to make a deal, whatever it takes. And from that day, on in 1992, I was a Baltimore Oriole.